Good morning, Raymond Temple. Today is Wednesday, September 22nd, 2021. Few announcements today. First of all, please remember that our PBIS Rewards event, if you would like to participate, will be PBIS Bingo Day. Depending on how many people join the fun, will determine how many bingo sessions I'm going to have. So if 30 of you choose to participate in this event, we will have 1 hour of bingo fun in the NPR together. If 300 of you buy the bingo night, then I have to break it down into some groups. So I will keep you posted on how many students have chosen to purchase our PBIS event for the month, Bingo. We will have some nice prizes, and more importantly, we're going to have some fun and celebrate your soaring behavior. Please remember, if you do get a referral, an office discipline referral, a major, then you will not be allowed to participate in the month event that you got the referral in. I really like that many of you have come up to me and said, "What's a referral, Dr. Salas? What's an ODR?" You know what that tells me? That tells me that you've never needed to know what a referral means. Good for you. I hope that most of you never find out what a referral is and what it's for. I want to bring your attention to zones. We're going to be revisiting a flashback video of our awesome psychologist, Mrs. Hollander Marks. She did a video for us last year, really explaining to us what it means to feel like you're in the blue zone or yellow zone or red zone. I love how our psychologist reminds us that all feelings are okay. It's just how we express them. That's what we need to learn. Here at school, we learn how to read and write, and we learn about math and science, but we also learn about what makes us us. And we also learn about our emotional intelligence. That's right. You may not know this, but we all have to learn how to disagree, how to have arguments, how to find solutions, how to get through when we're feeling really sad or scared or angry. We all have those feelings, but not all of us learn how to deal with those feelings in a positive way. So that's our job here at Raymond Temple, not only to teach you about academics, but also your emotional intelligence. So stay tuned for Miss Pam's or Miss Hollander Mark's videos on zones and on our feelings. For lunch today, we will have turkey pepperoni calzone, turkey pepperoni calzone for lunch today. Before we go into the video, I want to bring your attention to the iMessage. One of the strategies that many of you learned, especially the older kids have learned this when they were younger, and some of you may never had seen this before. The iMessage is a great way to help you when you're having a hard time using your words to express how you feel. You fill in the blanks. I feel sad when you make fun of me because it makes me feel embarrassed. Can you please stop making fun of me? I feel angry when you point and laugh at me because I think you're talking about me. Can you please not point and laugh at me? So, the first step when you're feeling feelings is to express them. The I message helps you to express how you are feeling. And if you think you're too old for this, I want to remind everyone, especially the class of 2022, that the iMessage is something that you're going to need throughout your life whenever you feel people are being mean to you. I know that sixth graders sometimes think that some of the stuff I talk about is really not for them and silly, and they're too old. But I need to tell you that the majority of the mean letters, mean words, and really mean behavior doesn't come from our younger kids. It comes from our oldest students. Just yesterday, I read a note that someone sent to another student that was horrible, that was mean, borderline bullying from a sixth grader to another sixth grader. So if you're feeling like you're too old for this, then I hope that you're also too old to bully and to be mean and to say things that hurt people's feelings, because that's what it means to be mature. That's what it means to have a mature attitude. When people don't need to tell you how to act, when people don't need to tell you how to behave, how to be kind, how to soar, that means you're mature, that you're responsible for your own behavior. And I have to tell you, sixth grade, that what I read yesterday proves to me that some of you are not there yet. You still need to remember what it means to be a good human being, a kind person, and you need to understand that your words matter and your words can hurt, and your words may not be forgotten for a very long time if they're really, really painful. So be responsible, be kind, be the best human being you can be. You're never too old to be a good person. All right, that's it for me. I hope that you learned something from the videos we're about to show. Hope you have a great Wednesday. And I just want to give a little heart out to everybody who's always, good morning, Dr. Salas. Hi, Dr. Salas. Hello, Dr. Salas. I just want to tell you that it really makes my day and it fills my bucket. So thank you for all of you showing me love. I love you right back. Have a great day, everybody. Bye-bye.
Hi, Miss Pam again. Today what I want to do is talk about feelings and emotions again regarding the zones of regulation. So some of you may know a little about the zones, but what they are is they take all of our different emotions and they put them pretty much in 4 categories. And so when we're looking at the zones, what I want you to know is the first one we call the blue zone. And the blue zone has all the emotions for kind of like when you're blue. So when you're blue, when you're sad, when you don't feel good, when you don't have very much energy, you just feel really tired. So it's that lack of energy and just not really wanting to do much of anything but curl back up into bed and go to sleep, and yet you've got to come to school. The second zone is the green zone, and this is the zone we want people to be in, whether if they're at work or at school. It's when you feel good, it's when your mind is alert, you are ready to learn. So that's the green zone. The yellow zone is more like when you are out on the playground and you're happy and you're kind of running around a little bit and maybe playing ball, or you've just got all this extra energy, and you know, you still could feel really good and happy, but it's a little more of that silly and you've just got a lot more movement going on. It could also be when you're kind of nervous, a little scared. It might be when you're frustrated. So any of these different types of feelings, they're not really intense, but you just know you're not ready to learn. You're either like really happy or anxious or a little frustrated. That's the yellow zone. And then the last one is the red zone. And the red zone is more like when you are really mad or angry or upset and you feel like yelling. It may be when you're so sad that you just feel like crying and that you might not even be able to control yourself. And so those are the different zones. All of our feelings fit into those zones. Sometimes I've heard kids say that it's bad to be in the red zone. And this is where I want to emphasize that there is a difference between feelings and behaviors. One of the most important things to know is all of your feelings, like we've been saying, all of your feelings are okay. But when you have a feeling, the behavior is something you have control of. And typically what we do is we have a feeling and then we may use a tool or a strategy to help us have the right behavior. So today we went over the color of the zones, what the different colors mean and where our emotions go. None of the zones are bad. None of your feelings are bad. So all of your feelings are okay. Tomorrow we'll talk a little bit more about the difference between feelings and behaviors. Bye.